James Gunn just dropped the first trailer for his Superman movie, and it's not just a film, it's the beginning of a whole new DC universe. David Corenswet steps into the cape as the Man of Steel, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. But here's the kicker. This movie is packed with hidden Easter eggs, iconic heroes, and game-changing surprises. Stick around because we're breaking it all down. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into this epic journey. Number 1, Lois Lane. The marvelous Mrs. Maisel star, Rachel Brosnahan, makes her debut as Lois Lane, Clark's love interest and fellow reporter at the Daily Planet. Lois is a smart and fearless journalist, but is often unaware that Clark and Superman are the same person. Brosnahan is the latest star to play Lois, after Amy Adams, Margot Kidder, Terry Hatcher, Kate Bosworth, and more. Number 2, Lex Luthor Nicholas Hoult, who recently starred in Nosferatu and Juror 2, is Superman's ultimate nemesis, the bald and super smart Lex Luthor. Considered one of the most iconic villains of all time, Lex is the power-hungry CEO of LexCorp, who often poses the greatest threat to Superman. Hoult joins a list of actors who have taken on the role, including Jesse Eisenberg, Gene Hackman, Kevin Spacey, John Cryer, Michael Cudlitz, and more. Number 3, Luthor Corp. Lex Luthor runs Luthor Corp., his billion-dollar corporation founded by his father. In the comics, it's later renamed LexCorp and is located in the heart of Metropolis. Number 4, Krypto Superman's canine best friend Krypto was announced to appear in the film back in October. Gunn revealed that his own adopted dog, Ozu, inspired him while he was writing Superman. Number 5, Guy Gardner. Nathan Fillion rocks the red-haired bowl cut as Green Lantern member Guy Gardner. As a member of the Green Lantern Corps, a galactic space police force, Guy can fly and create green light constructs out of his ring. In addition to the bowl cut, he's known for his arrogant and cocky attitude. Fillion is expected to reprise the role on the HBO series Lanterns, which stars Aaron Pierce and Kyle Chandler as famous Lanterns John Stewart and Hal Jordan. Number 6, Hawkgirl. Isabella Merced from Alien, Romulus and Madame Web plays the winged heroine, Hawkgirl. Multiple women have taken the Hawkgirl mantle, and they all have large bird-like wings and wield an nth metal mace. Aldous Hodge previously played Hawkman in Black Adam. Number 7, Mr. Terrific. Eddie Gathegi from For All Mankind in The Blacklist plays Mr. Terrific, one of the smartest people on the planet and a master inventor. He wears a T-shaped mask on his face and uses a variety of high-tech gadgets. Number 8, Clark Kent. Clark Kent is the nerdy, bespectacled alter ego of Superman who also works at the Daily Planet. Most people don't realize that Clark and Superman are the same person, except for Lois Lane. Number 9, Jonathan Kent, Pruitt Taylor, Vince and Neva Howell played Jonathan and Martha Kent, known as Pa and Ma Kent, who adopt the young Kryptonian boy when he crash lands on their Kansas farm. They were previously played by Kevin Costner and Diane Lane in the Man of Steel and DCEU films. Number 10, The Kent Farm. Jonathan and Martha Kent live in Kansas and raise a young Superman as their own after he lands from the faraway planet of Krypton. Number 11, Metamorpho. Anthony Kerrigan from Barry is Metamorpho, who can transform his body into various elements. In the comics, Metamorpho can stretch like rubber, turn into liquids or gases, and gain rock-like strength. Kerrigan previously played the Batman villain Mr. Zsasz in the series Gotham. Number 12, Stag Industries. Stag Industries is another mega corporation that's run by billionaire antagonist Simon Stagg. In the comics, Simon's daughter Sapphire falls in love with Rex Mason, played by Anthony Kerrigan, and Simon is responsible for turning Rex into the disfigured hero Metamorpho. Number 13, The Daily Planet. The Daily Planet is the newspaper where Clark, Lois, Jimmy Olsen, Steve Lombard, and Cat Grant work. Wendell Pierce's Perry White is the editor-in-chief. The building is known for its globe on the pointy rooftop, and it's seen at the entrance as well. Number 14, Jimmy Olsen, Steve Lombard, and Cat Grant. Skylar Gassando from Booksmart and The Righteous Gemstones is photographer Jimmy Olsen, who works at the Daily Planet. Jimmy is often portrayed as a close colleague to Clark and Lois, and has appeared in several other Superman adaptations. Saturday Night Live alum Beck Bennett plays Daily Planet reporter Steve Lombard. Steve is often portrayed as a sports reporter and rival to Clark. Michaela Hoover is fellow Daily Planet reporter Cat Grant. In the comics, she's sometimes a love interest for Clark or Jimmy Olsen. Number 15, Fortress of Solitude. The Fortress of Solitude is Superman's private headquarters located in the Arctic. The secret base is made of massive ice shards and far away from humanity. Number 16, Kalex. Superman looks pretty emotional over a destroyed robot, and it's possible it's Kalex from the comics. Kalex was a servant droid from Krypton who later becomes a caretaker at the Fortress of Solitude. If it were destroyed, it would sever one of the last connections to Superman's home planet, making sense that he would be sad. Number 17, Monster Fight. It's unclear if the giant fire-breathing monster that Superman fights in the trailer is from the comics, but it could be one of his first major battles as the Man of Steel. And that's a wrap, folks. James Gunn's Superman trailer isn't just a sneak peek, it's a game changer for the DC universe, and we're only scratching the surface. From jaw-dropping Easter eggs to an all-new Man of Steel, the hype is real. What do you think about this reboot? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you're as pumped as we are, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the inside scoop. The DC universe is leveling up, and trust us, you won't want to miss what's next. See you in the next one.